It's the Afrozons Show with your girl Sheila O. Welcome to the home of Afrobeats and where Afrobeat meets all genres of great music. You already know we're the only nationally syndicated Afrobeat show in the USA on terrestrial radio. This is where we break music. This is where it happens first. This is where everybody else copies and plays the music from the biggest continent in the world, which is Africa. I have a special guest, my boy, my brother. He be rapping East Africa. I call him Simba. You can call him Lion. You can call him whatever you want to call him, but he's the top dog of East Africa and, of course, repping the country of the entire Tanzania, all right? But mostly, I'll say the continent of Africa. Simba, Diamond, how far? How are you?
I'm very, very good. Thank you for everything. Thank you for having me here.
You are super welcome. So let's get to it. So my name is Sheila O. My co-host here is
KJ.
Thanks for being on the Afrozons Show. So Diamond, let's get to it. You often talk about Tandele in your branding. How was it growing up in Tandele in Dar es Salaam, aka Dar? All right. How was it growing up there, and how has this shaped your musical storyline and artistic journey?
Like that's where I can say I was born. I grew up there, and like that's what I can say made me who I am. Like in terms of the life I went through, it taught me everything. It made this person that's into right now, and it was a very hard journey. As you know, Tandale is a slum area, honestly, and it's one of those poor, very poor place. And it's like a ghetto and all that, but that's the only thing was my mom could afford that time. So I was born in there and I grew up in there, and with my mom, raised by my single mother. Of course, it was very difficult, and until to get to a point to have this opportunity, I can say we went through a lot. And I don't want to lie to you, I love my mom. She's everything. I don't want to lie to you. Like Yani, that's can't be compromised.
I love it. I love it. It's okay to be a mama's boy. Listen, the most successful men in the world, Diamond, are mama's boys, okay? That's history for you. Most boys that were raised by their moms, their grandmas, they turn up to be significant giants. You know what I mean? And that's what you are.
And we are so loving, we're caring, and like, watching your mom go through hard time to raise you, to feed you, it's one of the biggest torture, difficult thing, especially when you come from the hard time like where I came from. So it teaches us a lot. It makes you become a good human being, like a proper human being. It gives you this faith. It gives you the heart, like to respect everybody, to love everybody, and to do not take anybody for granted, and to take life very seriously.
No, I love that for you. Let's talk about your style, which is bongo flavor, okay? Yes. So Afrobeat is taking over the US charts, but your style brings a different flavor, bongo flavor 001. What's the one thing about East African music that you think could surprise the African audience? How do you stand out from the Afrobeat scene?
I don't want to lie to you. I do different. To me, I'm not limiting myself. I don't put myself in the box like, I'm this type of category artist. That's why if you go through my catalogs, I have different sounds. You listen that there's bolingo, like, bolingo is like Congolese type of sound.
Yeah, Congolese. Yeah.
You found Amapiano sounds, and you found Afrobeat. I'm from Africa. So to me, apart from coming from the place where Bongo Flava came from, as now we have this another sound called Singeli, which is more crazy, which is from Tanzania as well. So like to me, it's not about. It's hard like to say like I'm this type. My category of sound is just I do African music. So whatever comes from Africa, that's my sound.
I love it. That's basically what you represent.
From Tanzania, we have Bongo Flava, we have Singeli, we have Taarab, Kibao Kata, We have different sounds, and I love all of them. I've done all of them. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Let's talk about your streaming power.
Yes.
Diamond, let's talk about your streaming power. You are one of Africa's most earned streamers, right?
Yes.
Numbers, they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, yeah?
Yes.
So records shows that you have over 2.14 billion streams.
Yes.
And you have over 10 million subscribers.
Yes.
Right? We're talking about YouTube. And recently you were honored in New York at the YouTube office. You got a diamond plaque to match your diamond name. Diamond gets a diamond plaque. You know? And for me, Diamond, that's a big milestone because we can get streams all day. But to get subscribers means digital wealth. You can just wake up one day and say, hey, everybody send me $1. Diamond, that's 10 million. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It is digital wealth. So my question is this: how do you leverage this growth you have with YouTube? How do you share that with other social media platforms? How do you use that number of 10 million to show your love and integrate with Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms?
First of all, when any platform comes to me, I don't take it for granted. But I believe the world does not stop. Like the more days goes, the more new things coming. That's why if you go to TikTok now, my numbers are crazy. You know, my TikTok numbers are crazy. If you go to Instagram, to different platforms, I'm trying to use those platforms so that I can send the message through my music, through my lifestyle, through everything, teaching people how human beings are supposed to be. And in both ways. I know sometimes when people go watch me on the show, they think I'm crazy, but that's
Crazy Diamond, right?
Yeah, that's the show.
The ladies love Diamond. Okay.
Yeah, that's the show. But I do different things. I'm totally different person, and I can say maybe that's the reason why I'm here. And I use those platforms, like each of them, to send the messages to my music. I like, like sometimes you can do challenge. Of a song, but that song has specific message. So I tap into all those platforms, and I'm trying to be more connected to them and to different things, so that people can still follow me. Yeah.
I love it.
I love that. So I have a question. So what is your secret to blending that East African sound with music that works here in the States?
What's the secret?
Yes.
If you ask me, I think just, I don't lie to you, like that's working hard and trying to do a lot of researches, and you need to promote yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You need to promote yourself. Like, don't expect everybody knows you.
Yeah.
Don't expect everybody knows your sounds. Don't expect everybody love your sound. You have to make them love you.
Yeah.
Sometimes a person maybe even if a person knows you, they may not like your music yet. So maybe you didn't find a nice way of how you can make them like your music.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I don't take my music for granted. I promote, collaborate with different artists. Like I dance, I sing, I write, I do a lot of things so that to gain different fan bases in different words. So I'm glad now I'm here, I'm in the US, and what I do is like promoting and trying to show Americans and the whole world that Africa has been blessed with a lot of talents.
Yes.
And we want them to get different flavor, different tastes, like all the time. That's what I've been doing. Like if they think there's enough, like we still get more and more and more flavor from Africa.
I love that.
Africa is surely flavorful. So Diamond, you've collaborated with a lot of the American greats. You have that song with Rick Ross, Waka. You have the song with Neo, Marry You. You have the song with Alicia Keys, Wasted Energy. You have my fave, which is with my boy Jason Derulo, Comment Ça Va. You know, and just to name a few. Are there any more collabs you have in mind? Because I heard through the grapevine that you're working with my girl CC, aka Ciara. What else are you up to, boy? Tell us. Simba.
First of all, as I said, like to me, I love collaborating with different artists because it's like, you build a bridge between your people and like your country and please your country so that you can bring the whole world together. Yeah. We can't be here sitting and waiting for politicians to unite us. We have to do that positively.
That's right.
We can't use our music influence for some, negative things, the stupid things, that you have to use it positively. So if me, let's say me and Jason Derulo have a song, that means like we connect our fan bases, and then like we become as well friends. You see now is that how we bring the one world together, one beautiful and peaceful together. And I have different songs with different artists. I don't want to. I've been recording a lot of songs in different artists, and they'll soon be out. Yes.
So we're looking forward to seeing a lot of songs. Let's talk about your style. Let's talk more. Let's deeper into your style. You know, you're known for mixing Swahili with English. It's your style. Do you think that the American audience connects more with the beats or with your lyrics? What do you think attracts them to your music?
Well, I think, me, first of all, I have two different type of music. I have one specific for my Swahili zone, Swahili community.
Home?
Yes, that one, I'm focusing more of the lyrics and all that kind of like stuff like. But then if I have a global the song that I know I want this song to penetrate to people who doesn't understand my Swahili, I put different things, different traps that can attract them. It can be a dance move, it can be a beat, it can be a melody, there's a lot of things, a music video. Like I'm putting a lot of energy into it, different creativity, so that people can love. If I want to target a market, I do a lot of researches and all that. So apart from doing the collabo, I also learn like what do they love, or they love this and that. Oh, like if I do a piano, so like if we do piano, we need to do that and that. If I do like a Congolese song, I say okay, so Congolese or Francophone, they love this. I do a lot of researches, and trust me, my researches doesn't lie.
I love that. So you definitely put me on to Bongo Flava. I never heard of that. Being from the States, I've never heard of that. And I've seen at Essence Festival sessions and interviews, you called it like Afrobeat with an Arabic vibe and beautiful sweet melodies. Can you explain that a little bit more?
I can say Bongo Flava. It's how we do is like we have a lot of sweet melodies, and Arabs and Indians, they love those melodies. So our music, like we put a lot of melodies as well, and it becomes very beautiful. Like people love listening to the beautiful melodies. So it doesn't matter what beat I'll be using. If I use the R&B beat, if I use the piano beat, if I use the rock music, but I'll still put some melodies, and I think people love that so much.
Okay. So if you could design your dream US performance, like festival, stadium, or even a rooftop in like a big city, what would that look like?
Okay, to be me performing.
You can have lions in cages, Simba. I don't know.
Imagine the middle of the ocean.
Oh.
And then we have this platform that we can. I do performances where people are just swimming and all that. Like it's a vibe. I have in a very safe way, so that people won't get some, So like people can be the jet ski and all that, and it's a vibe.
So I was just gonna say a vibe. Sign me up for that.
Diamond, you're out here in the US now. You're promoting your new single. Tell us about your single. Introduce it to us, because I hear you're coming big next year. This year is just like, allow me to introduce yourself. My name is Diamond Platnumz. You're just here to introduce yourself to us, even though the continent knows who you are. But you're like, you know what, America, let me just introduce myself to you all a little bit. So Diamond, please, tell us about this new single you have now and how you plan to introduce yourself.
Yes, as you say, like this year has like allowed me to introduce myself. My name is Platnumz. That's what I'm doing. And I've got a couple songs, and I would love people to go through my old catalog to go check different songs. I want them to go check this song called African Beauty, J.J. Koma Sava, Jason Derulo, Neo, Akwaka, Ricky Rose, Down. You see, and I've got quite a lot of good catalog that I want people to go through, so they should go check, and they will love. Just go Spotify now, Diamond Platnumz, or YouTube, and enjoy the music. Welcome to my fan base, and I know you're gonna love them.
We're gonna love you. My last question to you, Diamond, before we get a few drops from you is, how do you view Diamond's role in this movement? You know, the movement is big. I don't want to say the Afrobeat movement. I want to say the African movement.
Yeah.
The African movement is big. How do you view Diamond's role in this movement? What opportunities do you see for East African sounds like yours to shine next in the United States?
Well, to me, I don't want to lie to you. Everything is possible. You just need to work so hard. You need to understand the assignment. You need to know what you're supposed to be doing. You need to be very creative, work so hard, and of course, to invest positively. When you say to invest, it's not just only money, but invest your brain, dedicate your time, do your researches, and all that. You need to get the right people. You need to be there. Like you see now, I'm doing an interview here. People need to do these things. So it's as African music has been doing amazing growth, right? And to me, to be among the people in this generation that we're paving the way to the next generation, I'm grateful, especially like representing East Africa, because I understand how difficult it is. Now we don't have a lot of East African artists to represent. So representing Africa from the east of Africa is a blessing to me. We're paving this way, and I know the more days go, because now it's already like everything has changed already. But the more this goes, the next generation will enjoy more. Here, it'll be their home as well. And that's what we want. We want us to work together, collaborate, to share the experience, the music, the story, and all that. That's what I've been doing. So my role is to make sure that I represent Africa from the east of Africa. And that's what I've been doing. It's going very well and perfectly.
And we love you, Diamond. Thank you so much for stopping by on the Afrozons Show. Congratulations, because I hear you're newly married as well. Congrats on your reality show. I don't know how you do it all. You know, I don't know how. I hear you have 1 million businesses in Tanzania. I don't know how you do it all, King. But I'm super proud of you. Thank you so much for stopping by on the Afrozons Show. KJ, got your last words for Diamond?
Yeah, same thing. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to, seeing you more. I'm glad you putting me on to some new flavor to bump in the U.S. But yeah, congratulations on everything. And yeah, like she said, I don't know how you do all these businesses and everything, but you make it look real good and easy, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.